Good morning. I want to encourage you today in what I call living without regrets. Living without regret. Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 to 14 says, Brethren, I do not count myself to have apprehended, but one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead, I press towards the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus. Look, there is an urgent call from God saying to you, leave the shadows of your past behind and step boldly into the light of your destiny. Leave the shadow of your past behind. You cannot embrace the future, and if you have your arms full of yesterday's regrets, you cannot embrace your future if you have your arms full of yesterday's regret. Listen, regret is a spiritual weight that delays progress, dampens vision, and drains purpose. You cannot live with regret. It's not God's will for his children to live bound by the ghost of their missed opportunities, of past sins, of lost time. God is saying to you today, you are not your past, you are my plan. Let me say it again. God asked me to tell you, you are not your past, you are my plan. Choose to live without regret. What is regret? Regret is pain of reflection. Is the pain of reflection. Is the sense that if I had only said yes to God sooner, if I had only walked away from that relationship, if I had only made better decisions, if I had only bought that business, and what it leads to is, it leads to broken spirit. Here it is. What you regret, God can redeem. Can I say it again? What you regret, God can redeem. God doesn't define you by your past mistakes. He defines you by his mission. You see, Paul was a persecutor and he became a preacher, and look at what he said. He said, forgetting those things which are behind, because you can't change history, but you can obey your destiny. You see, yesterday is gone, but tomorrow is brighter. Don't live with regret. Let praise take over regret. Let worship take over regret. Have a fantastic, glorious day.